Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Yogesh Chandra, working as Associate Professor and Dean School of Physical Education and Sports, RAI, Sonipat, Haryana. My presentation is on analysis of motivation in online learning and factor influencing engagement and persistence in motivation. The way people access and seek educational possibilities has been entirely transformed by online education. It has significantly increased in popularity over the past several years due to the development of cutting-edge technology and widespread use of internet. This education setup has many benefits, including learning from anywhere globally, scheduling flexibility, and access to various courses and programs. It has reduced the boundaries of time and space. While online learning has many advantages, it has problems also, especially related with interest and persistence. Unlike traditional classroom setting, online learning significantly depend on self-motivation and control, and that is required to finish academic work in time manner. The learner must comprehend the aspect affecting student motivation in online learning. Since motivation directly impacts student engagement, perseverance, and overall academic success, it is of almost importance in online learning. Online learners frequently have particular difficulties that can lower their motivation level because they aren't in physical classes and having face-to-face interactions and high degree of contributions in debates, finish assignments, and make study academic progress. The importance of motivation in online learning can be understood by educators, instructional designers who can practice effective tactics and nurture sustained student motivation. With online learning experience, the outcomes and raising satisfaction is of importance. The internal drive that encourages student participation in online educational activities, preserve in their studies, and accomplish their learning objectives are called motivation in online learning. It includes a broad range of psychological process and elements that affect how students behave, view the world, and practice in virtual learning environment. Intrinsic and extrinsic motivation are two primary subcategories of online learning. When a student motivated internally and genuinely interested in their academic work, this is known as intrinsic motivation. It is inspired by curiosity, personal development, satisfaction. By encouraging autonomy, self-directed learning, and sense of ownership over one's educational journey, intrinsic motivation can be inspired in online learning. On the other hand, extrinsic motivation refers to external factors, factors like rewards, acknowledgement, grade, outside validation. External regulation and introjected regulation are two different categories of extrinsic motivation. The term external regulation describes motivation derived from reward, penalties, outside sources, and receive credit and avoiding fines. In contrast, introjected regulations are the demand, self-imposed expectation, and need to accept necessity of absolve oneself to guilt. It is crucial to understand that motivation in online learning is not merely exclusive and one category, but rather occur in continuum, with students frequently exhibiting combination of intrinsic and of extrinsic drives. Therefore, educators, instructional designers, and online learners need to comprehend the multiple categories of motivation in online learning. Educator must first understand the underlying factors influencing student engagement and perseverance to create engagement, individualized learning experience that support intrinsic and extrinsic incentives. Various circumstances influencing student ability to remain engaged and preserve in their studies. Engagement and persistence are essential elements of motivation in online learning. Educators must thoroughly understand the various variables to build an atmosphere that foster inspiration and support successful learning experiences. The level of interaction and active participation within the virtual classroom is one of the critical factors driving engagement and persistence in online learning. Students are more likely to feel connected to the material and encouraged to continue their learning process when they can actively participate in courses, content through interactive media, online conversation, collaboration projects. Further, timely and helpful teacher feedback is essential for maintaining student motivation and engagement. Recognizing the importance of social presence and a sense of community in online learning is essential. Students are more likely to stay interested and continue their studies if they sense a connection to their teacher and classmate. A sense of community and support is facilitated through online learning system that enable contact collaboration through forum, virtual study groups, synchronous sessions, fostering motivation and perseverance. Many factors affect online learning. Factors like motivation, resources, self-control are the factors. This paper aims to comprehensively analyze the various factors that impact student engagement and persistence in online learning. Let's talk about methodology. This is a review paper and data was collected through secondary sources, including journals, case studies, magazines, newspapers, books, e-resources, articles, and etc. Miscellaneous documents were chosen to ensure the finding represent many online learners. The result and recommendation of this paper are based on the literature summarization of current status knowledge by emphasizing sport, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threat analysis of motivation. The paper explored the internal and external factors that can foster the motivation in students. Further, the study reveals strength contributing the student motivation and examine the weaknesses that hamper motivation. Analysis of results shows that the data was collected through spot analysis and it was employed to identify recurring themes and patterns in qualitative information. Analysis revealed the key findings, which are as follows. The strength of online learning, such as flexibility and autonomy, were found to positively impact motivation by allowing students to tailor their study schedule to their individual need and obligation. Along with flexibility, online learning provides convenience, the ability to personalize the learning experience, and availability of vast array of resources and multimedia. Opportunities for improving motivation in online learning were identified through technological advancement, interacting virtual reality and artificial intelligence into online learning platform created immersive and personalized learning environment, and it enhanced motivation and engagement. The personalized learning pathways, adaptive assessment, and targeted feedback were highlighted as effective strategies for catering to individual learner needs and preferences, thereby improving motivation and overall outcome. Some opportunities exist in online learning to enhance student motivation. These opportunities include integrating interactive technologies, gamification elements, and social learning platform to foster engagement and community among online learners. The analysis also identified threats to motivation in online learning, primarily associated with technical difficulties. Challenges with internet access, system crashes, software bugs were found to hinder student progress and reduce motivation. Further, the lack of in-person interaction and immediate feedback in online learning was identified as weakness potential, leading to feeling of isolation and reduced motivation. The analysis also revealed that threats such as technological barriers, restriction in the online environment, and personal feeling of disconnectedness from instructions and peer decrease motivation. In conclusion, we can say that motivation plays a crucial role in success of online initiative. Understanding the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats related to motivation in online learning is a vital for designing effective strategies that enhance engagement and persistence. The comprehensive understanding of motivation is a critical element in education and it provides valuable insight. One can maximize the advantage of online learning by addressing disadvantages, embrace technologies, opportunities, and ease technical risks. The stakeholders can optimize online learning by fostering motivation, engagement, and learner satisfaction. they can use this knowledge to develop effective strategies, nurture, sustain student motivation, and implement interventions. Further, it is recommended on the base of finding that several recommendations are made to improve motivation in online learning, such as promote a sense of community and use discussion boards, group projects, virtual reality groups to encourage social content and among online learners. Improve feedback system. By using better feedback system, we can have a better motivation, and this will add into progress and accomplishment. Strong technology infrastructure is also one of the factors that can increase the motivation. Continuous professional development of teachers, including techniques, boosting their engagement, motivation, and in online learning, uh, especially the self-control strategies can help in such type of online environment. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the presentation. Namaskar.